Yeah. So today we will be covering the topic of the mailings, wherein we'll be working more with the mail merge. In the old days, not in the old days, even today we are receiving a lot of marketing emails or mails that you are eligible for this much of loan, and we can offer you best rate for this auto loan, or you are pre-qualified for credit cards or these type of things. So these letters are created using the mail merge. Why? Because the letter is same, only the user, or you can say the addressed person is changing. So if you want to send a same worded letter to 1000 people, so it will take you forever to write all of those information, put every letter one time, like again and again. Even copying pasting will take a lot of time. So we will be learning the same mail merge, which is like sending to multiple people, writing once, uh, and then this will be like once you create that letter, then it can be sent to multiple people at the same time, and it will be like just click of a button. Like if you are not copying pasting the letters or emails or these type of things again and again. Uh, you can also, let's say, if you are writing an email for your vendors, you know your list of vendors. Let's say you have 15 or 20 vendors providing you the same items, and you want to see which one is offering the lesser price. You can type one letter to the vendors, and then you can, using mail merge, send the same letter to all of your vendors. What will happen? They all will receive the, you can say, customized letter in their own name, and then they can respond to you automatically. So we'll be learning that part. uh, Mail merge is all about working with this idea. So we are receiving a lot of letters when we receive from the banks or insurance companies or others that you are pre-qualified for this credit card, this loan, or lesser insurance rate. We feel that someone has written this letter to us directly, like it's a letter especially written for us. No, it is not especially for us. It is created using the mail merge, and they have sent the similar letter to thousands of people. The only difference is uh, mail merge can take care of the addressee, phone address, contact name, all of these information which is required for finishing up the letter. Is mail merge is the one that is taking care of it. So let's learn this thing, and I hope uh, you will like it, because in the real world it is very much in use even today. Like, you are receiving a lot of letters, I'm receiving a lot of letters, the promotional letters, marketing letters, these are all written using the mail merge. So for mail merge, to learn the mail merge, we cannot use the previous file we were using, like, which is like practice file. We have to open a new letter so that we can create a letter on a plain paper, not on a paper which is like already used by us. So let's start with the mail merge, and mail merge is on the mailings tab. So we just go to the mailing tabs. So when you're here, you see in the old days, we were also creating the labels. Let's say if I have to send someone letter again and again. So instead of writing his name or his address, these details all the time, we can also use, like in the old days, it is the old days practice. People were creating the labels on a piece of paper. Let's say one address printed, like on one piece of paper, they printed for, let's say, 30 times or 20 times. And once it is printed, they once they want to send a letter to that specific person, they just cut it and then paste it on the envelope. So people get their mails, and the address is pasted on the envelope. Uh, so that is actually the labels. Nowadays, it is not very much in use. In the older days, people were also printing, like typing the address on the, sorry, on the on the envelope itself. So you can see that delivery address, you just need to type the address. We just need to type the return address, and you can see your envelope will look like this. And then you can just simply insert the envelope in the printer, and it will print this way the entire thing. So these are all old days things. Now the system is smart. Now the people are only typing, because let's say if you have to send the letters to thousands of people, you have to print 1000 envelopes using this way. And of course, sometimes when you are printing this way, envelope get stuck in the printer. You are using a lot of one time ink on the letter and one time ink on the envelope. And of course, sometimes the envelope is stuck in the printer and you are losing your ink at the same time the envelope too. So these are all old days things. Maybe somewhere it is still in use, but yeah, nowadays people are using the window envelope. They just print once, like they when they are typing the letter or something to you, they write your complete address in the same mail, and then when they are folding, they make sure that the address part, like your name and address part, will be in front of the in the front of the envelope, so you can read the address from the letter directly, like from the window of created in the envelope. So most of the time, like nowadays, we are receiving those type of letters a lot. In fact, most of the banks or the marketing teams are sending the letter the same way. Why? Because the ink is saved, the envelope, you can say the extra cost of printing on the envelope is saved. Of course, if someone is printing, then it's another cost, like someone is there to print the envelopes, making sure that everything comes in the right place. All of these things, a lot of cost is saved using the windows and window envelope in the newer way of sending the mails. So today we'll be learning that part. Let's start with this one. So you can see that first we have the envelopes. The second one is the labels. These are all old ways of creating the mails. I don't need it. Yeah. So today we'll be start working with the mail merge. So how to work with the mail merge? Let's do that. Okay, so if you can go with this one, if you know how to do the mail merge, then you can go, all the steps are here. You can go one by one, and at the end of it, you will be finishing and merging. But there's another way of doing it, which is like much easier way, and you will not be forgetting any part of it, which is the mail merge wizard. So you can just simply click it. You will find here step by step mail merge wizard. So you don't have to remember that I need to add the address, like the contact person, then all the like address book, address block, greeting line, all those things. You don't need to go one by one here. Rather, if you go with the wizard, everything will be done automatically. So let's you start using the mail merge wizard. Just click it, and then you are inside your document. So let me just move this window meeting on the left side. Sorry, meeting window on the left side, not window meeting window on the left side, and then we can see, yeah. So yeah, here you can see the starting document. So the first thing is, once you are here, you are actually, the first thing what you want to create, like either you are trying to write the letters or the email message, or you are trying to print the envelopes. As I told you, and printing the envelopes with the address or creating the labels is all old days things. Like people stop using those things. So nowadays even companies are trying to do using the window envelope, and they are working with it. So in this exercise, we'll be learning how to create a letter using mail merge. So once you select the letters, it's already, like by default it's selected. You just need to select next. That's it. So once you click it, you see it is the step 2 of 6. So we are in the second step, and then it says, how do you want to set up your letter? Use the current document, like you want to type it on this document, or start from a template if you have any other template that you want to use, or start from existing document. So or the third one is, there is a current document and existing document. There's a difference between these two. Current document means the one you are working on. This is the current document. And existing document means you may have sent a similar letter. Let's say if you are all the time sending letters to your vendors about the quotation for any specific item. If you want to use that specimen, you can also like, not the specimen, we can say that letter, you can just bring that letter in the front, and then you can work with that. But right now, because we are learning for the first time in here, we'll be using a plain template, like a plain letter, like nothing is there. We are using, we will be start learning directly from the scratch. So use the current document, which is a blank document. So we will be typing everything from the scratch. Then the next. So you see, it says if you want to go back, you can click the previous, and then you can again, just to give you the idea, you will be on the first page, and then you will be thinking like, what do you want to make? So if you ever feel that you move forward and you want to go back, you can always click the previous button. So once you have selected that you want to work with the current document, which is this one, which is right now is blank, click next. So once you click next, it says the recipients, like who will you send this letter to. So there are three ways, like either you have the Outlook contacts with you, you can select it and then choose contact folder, and then you'll be start receiving all the contacts. Like I have some 337 contacts, and then I start choosing from them. But right now I don't need it. Use an existing list. If I already have created a list, like let's say if I have created a list by the name of vendors or customers, or let's say insurance users, or all those stuff, those type of marketing emails, or different type of suppliers emails, or like customers emails. If I created the list of the customers, or list of the vendors, or list of our marketing the customers to we market our products, if we have those lists ready, I can just simply browse it, and then you can see I have created a lot of lists this year just for the sake of training the same VLOOKUP. So not VLOOKUP, sorry, the mail merge. So you can see a lot of lists I created. So if I want to create, I can just simply click it, and then you see the list is already ready, and then I can add the name or the person that I want to send this letter to. But right now, because I have not created that list with you, so what we'll be doing, we will be using the uh, uh, like directly from the scratch. Like I'll say that we will be typing a new list. So I'll be typing a new list. So once I click it, it says create. So if I click the create button, and then you see I have the address book open, because I don't, right now I am just trying to like we are trying to learn how to create the list first. If you don't have the list, then you need to create it first. If you already have a list, I show you how you can click it. You can just simply click that part and then open button in the downside, and that list will be open for you. But right now, let's say if you don't have any list, what you can do, you can just click just let me do it one more time so you know. So I'll be selecting the type a new list. I select this part, and then I click the create. Once I click the create button, a new tool will open wherein I can insert the detail of my customers or vendors or the person who I will be sending the mails. One thing, this list you need to create one time, of course, because you don't have any data of the customers, you have to create it. But if you have already the data, or you already have the list ready, then you just need to attach it with your mail merge, and then automatically the things will start happening. So let's learn how to create the like your address book, or you can say the mail the address list for your like customers or vendors. So just before starting with that one, even we need to make sure that our data which is here is meeting our requirements. So if you go towards the right side, you see this has title, which is like Mr., Mrs., anything, junior, whatever we want to use, we can use it here. Then first name, the last name, company name, address line 1, and then address line 2, city, state, zip code, country or resident, country or region, then home, phone, work phone, email address. Let's say these are a lot of information it is mentioned here, and I don't need that much of information. I just need few of them to work with. So what I can do, I can just go here and then select customize columns. So once I select it, let's say if I need the title, so I'll be keeping it. First name I want it, I'll keep it. Last name I want, I'll keep it. Company name, let's say I don't work with the companies, so maybe I don't need it. Or sometimes if I don't want to keep the name of the company here, just in case, I can also delete it, select it and click the delete button, then it will be gone. If I want address line 1, if I don't want address line 2, I'll select it and then I can delete it. So delete and yes. And then let's say city. Of course, we will be putting the city, the state, because we have to send the letter to someone. So we need to have the right address so that we can send it to. Then the zip code, then the country or region. Again, maybe we are working only for within the USA. My business is within the USA, so there is no need of having the country or region in this one. But let's say if we want it, we can have it. But if you don't want it, we can simply click the delete and it will be gone. Home phone number. Let's say if I don't want the home phone number of my customers, I can simply delete it. It will prompt for the confirmation. I'll just say yes, and then the work phone number, maybe I need it, maybe I don't need it. But just for the sake of this practice, we are keeping it. Email address, it is our choice whether we want to have it, and either we don't want to have it. But keeping these things does not mean that we need to insert those information. We can keep some of the information blank as well. It is just to have all the necessary items available so that we can work with it. So let's say I realize that I have address line one. So if someone says the address is like say 6050, I'm just making it up, 6050 Wilshire Boulevard, and then but at that place it is, let's say, is an apartment. So where shall I put the apartment number? So it means I need what's it called, the line for the apartment number. If I click add, it will bring that information address line afterward this one, but I'm just doing it in a different way so that you will learn one more thing. So let's say if I want to add the address line 2, I'll just click add, and then here I'll be typing address line 2 and then click OK. So now you see I created address line 2. My address line 1 is on the top, address line 2 is quite downside, and it is not the right place for the address line 2. It should come together, right? So we can just simply click move up, move up, move up, move up, move up, move up, move up. One more time, and then you can see now they are both together. If you want to go further up, you can just simply click move up. Now the address line 2 is on the top, 1 is downside. And if you want to move it down, just simply click move down, and move down. Oh, I clicked twice extra. So now your address line 1 and 2 are together. And if you're happy with the settings, simply click OK. And then your list is ready. The next thing is now you'll be putting like, let's give some name, Mr. I always take the hero's name, John. First name is John. John. Last name is, I don't know, but I'm just making it up. Travolta. His company name is, let's say, Big House. Let's say I'm just giving anything, right? Just making it up. Big House Private. Or let me make it Hollywood, because Hollywood Studios. And then address line 1 we can type here. You can press tab button to move forward as well, right? If you want to make it bigger, you can also drag it towards right. The way we can, like, we'll be learning that part in the next session, but you can always drag it using the using this cursor. When it's like arrows pointing the 2 direction, then you can just drag it right side or left side to make the cell bigger or smaller. And then the address, let's say 6050 Wilshire Boulevard. Address line 2, let's say the apartment number is 602, and then city is Los Angeles, state is California, zip code is 90003 or 90034. I don't know the right zip code for this place, but I'm just making it up. Country is USA. Work phone number is 111-222-3334. Email address. Email address, you can type here that jt@email.com, right? So I just created like a dummy email address for our practice, and then if you come here and if you do enter, you'll see that we are already out of it, right? So let me save it. Practice. What's the name of this one? Mail merge. Save. So now you see your list is ready, right? Now you realize that, oh, I want some more name in this one. So now you have to tell me how to create more list. let me stop the recording so that I give you the idea. Pause. So if you want to add a new one, you can just simply click the added recipient list. This list will open up, and then you select the list which the name is coming here. You can click edit, and then you can again click the new entry. You can start adding the name of the new entries. Mr. Jane Van Damme, the same Hollywood Studios, and then $6050 Wilshire Boulevard, apartment 601, then Los Angeles, and then California, and then the address is same, 90035. Then if you want to add more, previously I did enter, so I gone out of this thing. So if you want to create more list, you can just simply click the tab button. Once you click the tab button, sorry, it's not finished yet. So USA, once you click the tab button, 111, 222, 333, 5, tab. So this one is John Van Dam at email.com. I'm just creating the, like creating something which is like not very real. So once you create this thing, then you can just simply click tab button. Like previously we did enter, so we gone out of the thing. So you click the enter or you click OK once you are done with adding all the information. But let's say if you want to create new name, like after this one, then just simply click tab. Once you click tab, you are in the like third row. And then you can start typing one more address. I will be typing some 3 or 4 names so that we can see how it works. And then Marlon Monroe, the same thing, Hollywood Studios. And just create like Share Boulevard, making it up. So these addresses, everything is just fake. Okay. So that's it. The apartment number of Marilyn Monroe is 603, and the area is Los Angeles. And then the last thing is California. If you click it, it will go to the next one. I'm just dragging it towards right to see how much information further remain. Because we are just trying to add some information which are dummy so that we can practice with the mail merge. 111 222 3336, and then this is Merlin Monroe at email.com. Okay. By chance, if you click here and then you see you are not here, and once you are like if you don't have the cursor inside this place, you will not be able to go to the next cell. Like you don't have the option available to go to the next cell. If it happens to you, don't get confused. You just need to click the new entry. So if you click the new entry, you will get the next row to work with it. So let's make one more. Yes. Sorry. 6050 Wilshire. Wilshire Boulevard. 604. So I'm just creating something we can find a difference, like just changing in the name of the apartment, so that once we are sending the letter, we can feel that yes, the system has taken care of the what's it called, the apartment number properly. So USA, 111, 222, 333, 7. And then this one is jl at email.com. So we created some 4 address. So once we are done with the address, you can always see if I don't want the last one, I can always delete it. So if any of the address that I don't want, I can simply delete that entry, and then we can customize a column. We can create the entry. If you want to find some address, if you have a very long list of like customers or vendors, I can also select using the find button. So once we are done with it, we just simply click OK. So once it's, do you want to update your recipient list? Select yes. So once it is updated, you see, if we have selected any of these two, like selected from an Outlook context or using an existing list, we should have, like, it should have opened this one. So now we do practice, like we are doing one exercise, but practicing all of it. So I'm just saving it as OK. And then let me open the, let's say if we don't select the new list, if you have selected use an existing list and we click edit, you can say select this one. We have already selected that part, so it's saying you want to edit the recipient list. So let's do this part, otherwise it won't have shown which list you want to select. So we have selected the one which we have given the name practice mail merge evening class. So once we select it, and then we can make changes. One more thing, right now let's say we are sending this letter to all of our vendors, but let's say the one of them is not selling these products. So if I want to not to send that letter to that one, I can unclick this time. Here I can unclick all the 3, and then I can send this letter to one. If I want to send a letter to all of them, I will select all of them, and then I click OK. So it means whenever I'm happy with these names, like yes, I want to send this letter to all of these people, I'll be clicking OK. So now we learned how to create the, how to start working with the mail merge. The second thing, how to update your contact list. At the same time, how to make changes in the contact list, like if you want to delete or like add any new customer or vendor or name in the contact list. And the third thing is we have also created or edited the existing list. So we have learned in one exercise most of these items, and then we see it says now go to, if you are happy with your recipients, now click next. So once you click next, you'll be writing your letter. So click write letter. So what do you want in the first place? So normally when we are writing a letter, first thing we are typing is the date. So you can type the date here, which is today is October 27, 7, 2020. Depends on how you want to type the date. You can search like 10/7/2020 or 7/10/2020, or you can simply type the way I have typed, or you can also type the, like complete October 7 and then 2020. So the way you want, you can select it, then click enter. After each item that you are doing it, you have to do enter so that the next thing comes in the next line. So normally what happens is, normally we are typing the first thing is Mr. X and his address. The first thing is the address block. So we will just bring the address block. It shows that how it will look like. The name of the person will be coming on the top, and then his address, complete. If you are happy with it, just simply click OK, and it is done. So now address will be coming in this place. Next thing, you are starting a letter. So the next thing you are like, dear Mr. X, dear Mr. Y. So we are starting with the greeting line. So next option is the greeting line. So click it, and then you see it will looks like dear Mr. Travolta. So are you happy with it? It's fine. In our part of the world, like in Asia and other countries, we don't use the last name. We are using the first name. So I can also make the first name as my like selection. So once you are done with it, if you want to keep it, keep it. Otherwise, you can just make changes. Let's say if you are happy with it, you can just simply click OK. So we have already created the address. We have already created the greeting line like dear Mr. X, dear Mr. Y, and then we can start typing. The next thing is we need to type whatever we want. So we have already started someone like dear Mr. Travolta. We would like to invite you uh, to an opening ceremony of your movie at our theater in downtown LA. We would appreciate if you please visit us a visit to uh, yes, a visit to meet your fans, blah blah blah. Right? You can type whatever you want. Once you are done, simply say best regards or whatever the closing you want to give, and then Raza. So once you're done with this letter, the next part is finalizing. So finalizing means preview your letter. So you have written here. You can see the letter is here, but you don't know. I just give you one more example. There may be some sometimes you need to add some of the other things. Yeah. So let me fan, and I hope your fans will be happy to see. Now you see, it's a very you can say important part. Now you want to type the name of the person. If you type name of John Travolta or let's say Jennifer Lopez or something like this here, what will happen? It will be fixed. So you want to make sure that the people will see the name as it is written for in the address book. So how you can do? You can go to more items, right? You want the first name, right? First name, insert, close, and then you give space, more items, last name, insert, close. That's it. So now you see, if you want to add something special from this list, you can always go to more items and then select that thing, select insert, and then close it. If you don't close it, what will happen? And if you select multiple items together, uh, let me do it so that you will get the idea. So let me add here. Just let me add it in the second line so you'll get the idea. That's what I'm talking about. So if I add here first name, if I select everything together, first name, insert, last name, insert. So you see, I have added two things, right? Close, and then you preview. So now if you see here, what happened to your letter? This line is fine. Like you can see your letter is written for John Travolta. Everything is fine. Dear Mr. Travolta, the startup is good. But when it comes here, your fans will be happy to see John Travolta, blah, 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 blah. So once they see it, the John and Travolta are two words. But when you see here, you'll find that Travolta and John is single word. So if you want, if you are less, so how you can correct it? If you want to always, sorry, I think I clicked the final previous. So if you want to make something like bring two items from the list, from your items, you can always select one item, insert it, close it, and then you close this box. Then you can insert it again. So let me do this time here. You'll get the idea. This is a practice exercise, so we can do the practice the way we want. So let me add the same name, first name, insert, close, then space, again, more items, first name, insert. Oh, sorry. I already inserted first name. So let me close it. I just already inserted the first name, so I can just remove it. First name, space, more items, last name, insert, close. So now let's see the preview. So here you see both the names were coming together. Now the name is breakdown, and it is only 2 words. You can also do it from here, like click here and then try to move it right side. But how many times will you do it? It will be, you have to do this exercise for all of your letters. So what is the best way? Always do it in the formula. Like this is your formula. If you go here in the back, so once you're bringing the name, make sure that you give the space in the very first area when you are applying your formula. So once it is done, you can simply say preview your letter. So here you can see the difference. Here I manually inserted the space. And then if you're happy with it, complete the merge, right? And then edit individual letters. You can print it directly, but just to show you, because we are not printing it, we are seeing it on the screen. I am clicking the edit button so that we can see all the letters together. So once I click it, it says which letter you want to see. I said all because we only have the 4 letters. So just click OK. And then you see the first letter is given to the Jennifer Lopez. And then the second one. And you see it is referred to Jennifer Lopez and dear Miss Lopez. And you can see that everything is as we have put it in the mail merge wizard. The second letter is going to Marilyn Monroe, and of course the second name is used and the last name is used here. And then you see it is not showing that, it is not saying that we would be happy or your fans will be happy to see the fans or the John Travolta. It says the fans will be happy to see Marilyn Monroe, right? So this is what we have done here. And then I just added 2 names here, so you can see that both of these names are coming one by one. And then the last letter I think is for this we have already seen. So the last letter will be going to John Van Damme. So you can see here as well. So John Van Damme, this is this. The letter is written to Mr. Van Damme. And then people will be happy to see John Van Damme, this and that. So you can see that the letter has applied the changes to all of these letters. But we only write one letter and we have not referred it to one person. We have just used the address book blocks. So we have said select name from this place, select address from this place, select let's say the greeting line from this place. So once we have selected that part, system has taken everything by itself and it has created this entire letter for us. And this list is very small, like because my address book was very small. It has only four address we created. Just in case if I have a list of 1,000 customers, I just need to do in the last column, I just need to click the button like merge mail and preview. So I would have seen this letter like 1,000 letters together, and then I can print it anytime. Like these letters are ready to be printed. I can go to file and then I can select print and they all are printed. Let's say if there were 1,000 letters, they were just printed for like 1,000 letters here. So that's how you work with the mail merge. Now we'll be practicing this with all of us. So let's start. I'm just pausing the recording and then we start working with the mail merge. So I just want to have this recording because now we'll be only working with the mail merge. So yeah, so again, we open the new Word document or Word file and then we start to work with this one. The first thing we do is we go to the mailings, we click the start mail merge and we start working with the mail merge wizard, right? So we are already in the mail merge wizard. So if you come to the right corner, see it says next start document. So this part is actually, yeah, come to this next line, select the previous one, yeah, one by one. So you see, yeah, click it, yeah. So you see here we have option, either we want to create the letters, email, envelopes, labels, directory, whatever we want to create, right? So let's say if you want to type a letter, so that is by default is selected like letters. You can just simply click start document, click it, and then it says use the current document or start from a template. So let's say we want to use the current document, right? So it's already selected. And then click next recipient. Go to the next, yeah. So now here it says, do you want to use an existing list or you want to, so again, we don't have any list right now. So we will be going with the type a new list, right? If you have a list, you can just simply click the use an existing list and then you can select which customer vendors you want to select this letter. All right.
If we want to make it, then we have to create it, right?
Yeah. So now yeah. So once we select the like new list, then we have to click the create button. Once we click the create button, then window opens for creating the address book. So now we are working for the address book. Yeah. Just type 3-4 names and their information, and then we will. I have a question. Uh, if you want to customize this list, let's say if you want to make some of the information,
Customize columns.
yeah, so you can customize it, right? Which one? Good. So if you click it, you can customize the columns, right?
Yes.
Let's say if you want to remove the country or region, how you can remove it? Select it and yeah. And let's say if you want to give home phone number, uh, like edit this name like to cell phone number something. So how you can do that? Click it. Good. No. Cancel. See, here we are renaming, right? Because you are
Oh,
not removing.
rename. Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah.
Now we can like cell phone number, or mobile number. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Mobile number. Click. That's it. Click OK. So now you have the mobile number in this place, right? And then click OK. So that's how you actually uh, customize these columns. Yeah, just type 3 names and then we'll start. I'm just pausing the recording until you actually complete the 3 names. So see, it will look like this one. On the right side, it shows it how it will look like.
Yeah.
Name of the person and his address. So just
Yeah.
click OK. So you are including the
Okay.
address book. Yeah, click OK.
Mm-hmm.
So after the date, this address book will come. The third thing is the greeting line. Like you're saying, dear Mr. X, dear Mr. Y, something like this, right?
Yeah.
So you can see that it says dear Mr. Ulla, Miss Ulla. That doesn't look good, right?
Yeah.
Right? You can correct it. How you can do it?
Title.
Yeah. Yeah. So mm,
Okay. Wait. How can I correct this title, right?
yeah. So you see, normally in America,
Mm-hmm.
we are like using the last name in the addressing, right? So if you feel that the last name is not working for you, you can also select the one which is like uh, if you don't know the person's name or something, the one is on the top here, right? The top. No,
Here.
that dear sir or madam, right? The second one, dear sir or madam, right? Yeah. So now what we will doing is we need to correct it. So it's already there. Dear is already there. So just leave it as it is. Leave it
Okay.
as it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Click the Randall. Click Mr. Randall. Yeah. Select it. Good. And select the third one. See, which says Josh Randall sort of thing. Yeah. So it is bringing the entire name, right? And here you can see the downside. The name is corrected. Dear Miss Amanullah. Amnaullah,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It has corrected it, right? So you can select whatever you want from this window, and it will look like the same way in the end. And then
Okay.
click OK.
Okay. The way you think you're teaching, right? The way
Yeah,
is the naming.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The way you want your name to appear in all
Yeah.
the letters.
Okay.
Here
Perfect.
is the first thing. We have done the greeting line. So after the greeting line, we start writing the letter, right? You can just start writing your letter, whatever you want to tell them. So please visit us for the birthday party, this and that, and then close the letter. Yeah. That's it. The only thing is like you use the words holding in the first, just type it as organizing. Organizing looks much better, right? So
Mhm.
the first thing, the first I am. After that, you can just simply say organizing. Yeah. Instead of holding, you can use the organizing.
Organize? Okay.
Yeah. Instead of holding, just type ORGANI,
Yeah.
organizing, right? That ZING. Yeah. Organize birthday party of my son. I'll be glad if you will join us. That's it. Yeah. So the only thing is, what we are seeing here, like you have just invited few person to visit you, and then you can just simply in the end, like normally every letter has an ending, you can just simply say thank you, and then your name or something like this, and or just give the dummy name or whatever you want. So just enter, go to the next line. No,
Oh.
come to the end. Yeah, go to the next line. If it is, yeah, at the end of the, yeah, good. And then you can just simply say thank you, and close the letter. That's it. Thank you. Right? That's it. So you wrote a letter, and now we see how it will look like in your mail merge. Okay. So if you see your letter is done, you can just go to the go to your on the right side of it, like 4 of 6 step, and it says preview your letter. So you will be seeing how your letter will look like. Yeah. Right. So your letter will be look like this one, the date, then the address of complete, and then your message, and then thank you. So let's say, just to give you the idea, if you feel that, oh, I think there must be some space after the address,
Mhm.
and then there's some space after the letter before thank you, you can also do that. So you can just click the preview previous button, yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Mhm.
give some space after the
Yeah.
greeting line, right? uh, and some space after the address, sorry, not the greeting line, the address. Yeah, after the address. Yeah, good. And then one space after the letter, like once you finish your letter, joining us. No, after joining us, after joining, yeah, this one. That's it. So now it looks more more clear picture, right? And then you can just simply click preview. See, now it looks much more clear, right?
Yeah.
The address is on the top.
Yes.
And just for the sake of understanding, I feel that we have completed the letter, but I think there must be some space after the date and the address, in between the date and the address. So we can again go back, right? And then we can just click one more time after the date, and then we can just see the preview. See
Oh,
preview,
that's it?
preview. Yeah, just preview.
Okay.
See, it looks much nicer. The
Yeah.
date is on the top, then the address block,
Yeah.
then this. So now let's say if we are happy with our creation, then what we do, we just simply select the complete merge. So if you see on the right side,
Yes.
it says complete the merge, and it's done. And
Yeah.
either you can print it, or let's say if you want, before printing, you want to see all of your letters, you can always click the edit individual letters. Click the edit individual letters on the right side. Yeah, click it.
Yeah.
Click all. Yeah, it's already clicked, right? Click OK. That's it. So now all the letters are ready. Now you can just open one by one. If you see on the right side, the arrows
Yeah.
come
One.
down.
Just give me a 1 second, please. Go. Chalo, go.
If you see on the right side, all the letters are ready. If you just drag it down, you'll see one by one all of those 3 letters, right? So first one was Ayan. The second one is for Amna. I think in the second one, right?
Yes.
The first one
First one
was
was Zen.
Zain. Okay. So now you see all of your 3 letters are ready,
Yeah.
and you can see that the names are properly inserted. So everything is in its place.
Yes.
So now you can just simply print it, like use the printing option, like file, go
Mm-hmm.
to file option on the left side, click it, and then click print. Like not don't click print, but you can see
Yeah. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
option of print, right? So from here you can just print whenever you want. So
Yes.
that's it.
Print it.
So that's the way you can work with the mail merge. So let's see.
Yeah.
Let's work with Esperanza. If like I think she can. uh, listen to us because it's quite silent from her side.
Yeah.
Or things are recorded too. So yeah. So next thing is select the letters. It's already selected. So we have the option either we are right like here we need to select whether we want to go with the letters, emails, and envelope labels, what we want to print or what we want to type here. So we are going for the letters. So it's already selected. Select the next option on the right. Just come to the right corner. Come down, 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 down. On the right side of the screen. Just come to the right side of the screen. Right corner. Keep coming down. Yeah, here's you see. It says start document, right? No, it says, do you want to use the current document? See on the top, it says, do you want to use the current document? Do you want to use from a template? Do you want to use from a existing document? So we want to use the current document, right? Which is the blank one. Select this one and click next. So now it says, do you want to create a list or do you already have a list or do you want to select it from Outlook contacts? So let's create a new list. Okay, select this one and then click create. And now you have to create a list. So I'm just pausing here. Just insert all the details. Just one thing, if you want to make some amendments, like if you want to customize the list, which button you will be pressing? Very good. Cancel it. So now you know how to work with that one. So I'll just insert some of the details like 3 contacts. I'm pausing the recording so that you can complete it at your pace. Yeah. So once you are happy with the address book that these are the people you want to send these letters to, if you're happy with this list, just click OK. Click OK. You said cancel. What you did? You select cancel. Cancel means whatever you have done is all gone. You have to do it from the scratch. Yeah. So we have created the address book, and now we are writing the letter. So we have first add the date. We have added the address block, and now we are adding the greeting line. We come to the next line and so typing greeting. So go to the right side, right corner, select the greeting line. Good. And then see the way you want yours will be look like dear Mr. Solis. So is it the right way of saying it or there's a name of Mr. Rendell, right? So if your practice is sending with the complete name, you go up, 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 up. Instead of Mr. Rendell, you can select whatever the style you like. So open it. See, it has the complete name, idea. It has and Mr. and Mrs. Rendell or Mr. Joshua or whatever you want to select. So let's say select with the full name, which is um, come down, 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 down. Yeah, I think this one is better. The full name. Go up, up, up. You want direct name? No, with Mr. Mrs. This is also possible. So if you like it, you can accept it. Like that's fine. Like if you have written the name of the person who are like kids or small baby, like small kids, like school going kids, you can also select without Mr. and Mrs. Mr. or Mrs. Yeah, that's fine. And then you can this one you cannot select because you have only given one name, right? So which name they will get in the second one. So you have to select the one which is there is without Mr. Joshua Randall, something like this. Keep coming down, keep coming down. Yeah. So if you can also select for the kids like small, not very small kids, but yeah, normal kids, which are like high school or something like this. And then you can just simply click OK, right? So this is your greeting line. And then once we type the letter is in the next line of the greeting line. So click enter so that you can come to the next line. And then you can type any letter that you want. So if like you want, you can type here, uh, I am happy to, no, it's in the greeting line. So greeting line is already covering this thing. So you can type, I am happy to see your progress report in a school and I am throwing a party. So I hope you will enjoy something like this. Yeah, I'm happy to see your progress report. Mhm. Nice, right? You can type your letter and then you can close it. I'm just giving the idea. These type of things, these are just the practice. So we are just typing small letters. But let's say if you are really writing a letter, maybe you want to write 2 3 paragraphs, whatever you want to type, you can type it. Like, it's not, I'm just asking you to stop or close it because we are just practicing. But in the real world, of course, you will be typing a big letter. So mail merge is not stopping you from writing the big letters. You can type the letter the way you want. Okay. So yeah, and then close it. Like, close means thank you and then your name. So this is the closing. Yeah. And see the system. As soon as you type thank you, system automatically corrected the you can say the style of the T, like from small letters to capital letter. Yeah, and then your name in the next line, right? Just type any name, your name or just dummy name, whatever you want. It's just a learning. So yeah, right. And then once you type it, just simply see on the right side it says preview your letter. So now you have created the address, you have created the letter. Now you want to see how your letter look like. So this is the preview. Click it, and then you see your letter will look like on the top. The date will be there. Then the name of the person you are writing, and then of course the address, the complete letter, and then thank you and your name, right? So that's how it works. uh, then of course you are done with the mail merge. So now it's the final step when you are saying okay, merge all the mails with the like merge the entire like merge this letter with the entire address book so that I can get the letters. So yeah, just click it, complete the merge. Yeah, and then it's done. So if you want to see how your letter look like, you can always go to the edit option, click the edit on the right side. Yeah, click it. So this will let you see all the letters. See, the first option is all, which is already selected. Click OK, and then you can just like see letters one by one. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go to the next line. Yeah. See, if you see this one, David Contreras, when it is like writing with the opening, it says David Contreras. It's not giving some other things, right? Just to give you an idea, you see the spelling of generous is a little bit not correct, right? So now is a time that when if you want to correct any of the thing, just add U after O. It's correct spelling, but just add U after O. After O, yeah. After O, just add U. Yeah, yeah. Click one more. Go on. Yeah, before S. Yeah. Click it. Click here, and then yeah, that's it. So you see your letter looks good. But the only thing is you applied the changes here, right? So here we are learning. Let's say if you want to make changes in one letter, so you apply here, your rest of the letter will not be changed. If you go up, see the spelling of generous will be the same as before. Go up. See, so let's say if you are writing a letter to all of your customers that pay your bills for the month of January, and then you found there is a person who has not paid you not only the January but also the December bill. So you can go to that mail directly, and then you can type there like the letter is written for all the customers for January, but for that specific customer, because he has not given you the December payment as well, you can just write December and January. So once you update it here, it will be updated for this customer only. The rest of the customers will remain with the January like reminder. So this is what I wanted to show you. Once you correct it, once you merge it, and then once you are like editing letters one by one, you found out that one of the spelling is not correct. So I just make sure I want to make sure let you sure that once you make the changes, it will only apply to the place where you make changes. It is not applied to the entire document. Okay. So yeah, that's done. So once you want to print it, just simply go to the print option, and then you can print it. Click print, go to the left side, file option. Yeah, file, go left, very left corner, file. Yeah, click it, right? And downside, you'll find the option of print. See, so this is the tab that if or button. If you click it, it will going towards print. If you click it, right? So here, there's no printer selected right now. So if you want to save it, you can also save another way. I hope Nazi, you are watching, right?
Yes, I'm watching.
Okay. So the next thing is like if you want to do a print, see there's one thing which is mentioned as ABS PDF drive or something like this, right? So what you can do, just click that part on the right corner. Yeah, right corner, click it. See, there are a lot of options. Just one minute. So let's say if you want to print, you can select the printer and print it. But right now, let's say if you don't have printer, what you can do, just click Microsoft Print to PDF. Come down, click it. So once you select it, click print, and now it is saved. So it will be saved in this place. So now you can select the desktop, come down, left side, desktop, yeah, select it, and then give this letter a name, mail merge practice. That's it. So now your letter is ready for printing, but because the printer was not there, so we have saved this letter in our on our desktop, and whenever we have the letterheads or print ink in the printer, whatever the problem was at that time when we did not print it, now we will correct that thing. Like either we can bring the new papers to print, or we refill the you can say the cartridges of the printer, or if there was no electricity with with the printer, we can attach it. So anyways, once we connect it, and then we can just simply click here the name. So yeah, just type here the name of the document, mail merge practice, MAIN. Yeah, so mail merge, yeah, that's it. You can just click save. So now your document is saved. If you minimize this button, like minimize this screen, right? One more time. See, if you see on your left side, there's one mail merge button comes up. Come down. This is the one. No, go up. No, close it. No. I think you started mail merging with the, yeah, close it, close it. Right? If you see on the left side, go left, slowly. You come down, right side. Yeah. Okay, click this one. I show you. Click this one, double click, double click, double click. Okay, enable content. enable content. See on the yellow line, yeah. And then you have added office address. Let's click one by one. The Go to the left side, come down, 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 down. I don't know where it is saved. Select it. Go to the top one. See, this is the list that you actually work with, right? So the list is available here. Just close it. We don't want to see the list of the customers. We actually are working with something else. Just close this thing totally. On the right side, close button. Yeah. So I don't click anything. I was just trying to show you. If you see on the left side, there's a button which is mail merge. So this is the letter which you saved as a PDF. This letter is actually is your letters. So if you click this one, the red one, click the red one. Yeah, this one. Double click. Here is your letters, all the letters, right? So if you want to take a print, if you go maximize it, and then you'll find the print option on the right side. Yeah, and it's also available. Yeah, maximize it, and then you see on the right side there's a print option. If you go right, come down, down, down here. Yeah, left side, one more left. Yeah, there's a print button. So once you click it, your all the documents will start printing, or they will be printed the way you want. So we are not printing here right now. It will like it is just the idea that you can print it from here. So cancel it. If you really want to print, then we can use this one. But your address book. So the first thing that you open on the left side with the purple key, that is actually your contacts that you created. So there's a difference. That's why I give a little bit different names. I give the address book as name as address, and the letters as simply the mail merge practice. So this is the basic difference. So this one is your practice, but at the same time, this is not your letters. These are your like address. These are your name of the customers or vendors, or you can say the list you created for sending the letters. Yeah. So that's it. So now let's take a break. We'll be starting at 7:15. We are done uh, with the Word. So now we'll be starting working with the Excel. Okay. Excel is one of my favorite topic when it comes to the applications. So yeah, I'll be starting Excel today, and we'll be working until end of the session with the Excel.